Alright, sorry about that. That was an interruption, so I guess we'll count that as an episode. That was almost like perfectly timed. Ugh, back to it. Lady Lindis. There are more of the foes inside than we thought. This is their stronghold. It's imperative that we move carefully. Exactly, my lady. This narrow corridor can be used to our advantage. If we draw the enemy through here, we can engage them in small numbers and remain relatively safe. If time is a concern, we can always rush them. If we do that, we better be sure we can win. Wow, that was actually like strategizing. That's kind of cool. So Ross, what do you think? How we move forward is completely up to you. Well, we have 3 units, so time is not exactly of the essence for someone like me. Alright, here's the thing. There's a chest on this map. It contains a hammer. It's useless. Can't even really sell it for money, because what are we going to buy? We have everything we need. I'm not even going to bother going for it. Do I even need Matthew? I could just charge. There's 2 doors. Okay. He'll open that door himself, and he'll open that door. Yeah, Matthew's worthless here. Except to get the chest. So, in that case, let's figure out what we're doing here. Well, Lynn's probably going to jump up this way and head off the Cavaliers. Thunderman over here can probably be stabbed with a javelin, so actually you should be right around here to take that. I wouldn't worry about him, but yep, that's basically it. We'll have to stay close together so that we don't get fucked up. We need to keep our healer in line. Alright, let's go. Do you have a javelin? No, you're just going to break down the wall. Alright. Stairs don't give anything. No, they don't. Javelin, that should deal with the Thunder Mage. And we're good. That's our turn. How simple. I think that Cavalier actually has a sword. I don't remember. Either way, he's not that threatening. Florina can take this hallway to the left. Lynn will have no problems taking the Cavalier on herself. With the Manicotti, Cavaliers are a joke. Of course, I only have so many uses left, so I should probably... Yeah, I'm going to stick with the sword. I'm going to take some damage here, but nothing I can't heal off. Oh, I dodged. Okay. That's cool. It's fine if she can't one-round it. I don't expect my people to one-round anything at this current point in the game. Except for Florina, apparently, because she's fucking god tier. Poke. Like I said, she has a good strength growth. It's not terrible for a Pegasus Knight. You could almost call her the Est of the game. I did buy a heal staff, right? I didn't buy a heal staff, did I? I forgot to buy a heal staff. Fuck. Come on, Ross. That was like the big thing you were happy about. Now I have no heal staffs until I get to Lundgren. Oh shit, that's gonna be a problem, ain't it? I could live with vulneraries. I'm sure it's fine. See, we just got a free one right there. Wow, dodged both times. Kick ass. Bang, bang, bang. Lynn's very capable in her own. I've played through the entirety of Lynn mode hard mode with just Lynn by herself, and it works. How? This can't be. They should be dead. Everyone get in there and finish them. This is our final chance. Oh no, not soldiers. Not scary, spooky soldiers. Soldiers fucking suck in this game. They're so bad. They have 0 effective speed, and they're often weighed down by their iron lances. It's embarrassing. Yep, he has 0 speed. Oh, can't reach Lynn, darn. I don't want to fuck with you. I don't even have a javelin to do so, so we'll just have to get you from behind. We only have 1 Cavalier on the map to worry about. I don't think any more spawn. Poke. Poke. Florina can take care of that brigand. There goes the hammer. Oh no, not my hammer. I mean, it is a hammer. You should be caring about that, boss. It's very useful. It is very good. It's the most optimal weapon for taking out Lundgren. You put that shit on Wallace, and you can like 3-shot or even 2-shot him. But I don't know. I find that there's many other ways of just dealing with Lundgren without it. That thief's just gonna run away. Actually, what the fuck are you doing? I guess you had to go that way, but then you could just go down, like, the stairs. That's actually a surprisingly difficult chest to go grab. Not too terribly difficult, but for, like, a first-timer, they might not get it. If you're using all your damn units, it won't be a problem. Okay, this guy's annoying. Alright, so you can do... Yeah, you're still doing 12, which means you're doing 7. Really? 15 minus... Oh, wait, no. 15 minus 5. No, that's 10. Yeah, it's a gross amount of damage, but I can live that. Plus, I'll heal Serra. Or I'll use Serra to heal. How's Lynn doing, actually? Lynn will survive this as well. Yeah, she's fine. Poke. I'm not sure why he went for me. I guess because I was lowered health. They're setting up for the archer to kill me. It really won't matter because you can't kill me even if all of you guys hit. Unless you have a steel sword. Nope, you chose both of us. Guess you're just being friendly, but you did like a cross maneuver. Like, you take the right, I'll take the left. Technically I'm closer to the left one. Shouldn't I take the left one? No! Nope. Guess I should be careful about using my heal staff. Maybe I'm wrong and I did buy one. Maybe they dropped one. They don't. There's no way they expect to use all 30 heal staff uses. Getting experience with the heal staff is mean, though, in Fire Emblem 7. Well, I've almost reached level 4, and that'll be, like, the extent of my levels. I don't want to use the Slim Lance, of course. These guys can't do shit to me. Mage Killer Florina over here. Boink. I mean, she's been getting a lot of resistance. It's not bad. I mean, she's Pegasus Knight, that's her job. Look at this shit. But that said, I don't even think Lynn takes that much damage. She's gotten at least a little bit of resistance herself. Enough to survive. 6 damage. Not bad. I think Flux has a base of... What is Flux's base? 7? I think? Basically means this guy had, like, maybe 1, 2 magic. And I have, what, resistance 3? Never mind, maybe I had a little bit more magic than I thought. I don't know. Alright, Florina, go have fun. Do we need that? No, we don't. This guy's a joke. He's not a problem. He'll be easily dispatched. He can beat you up a little bit because he has a steel sword, but Florina will have no problem. I wish these two could get their support in Lynn mode, but they can't. Oh yeah, this is easy. I mustn't fail. I cannot fail. The consequences are too. Well, shit. And with that, a shitty Florina level up later, we're good to go. No, I cannot lose. Give us the ring and swear us this oath. You must promise to leave these two alone. If I have your vow, I'll spare your life. Failure means death. What? Poison? He took his own life. But I thought all the poison in the lab was awful. But no, this poison's apparently really good. These are no common brigands we're dealing with. This man was trained by a well-organized group. What do they want with Nils and Ninian? A well-organized, like, fucking gargantuan army. I don't understand why the Black Fang's so goddamn big. Nils, Ninian, everything's going to be fine. As long as you're with us, you'll be safe. But... You witnessed our victory, right? With Frost's planning and my sword, you've no worries. That's not the correct use of Ross's. If we all work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. I don't care who comes after you. I'll not let you be taken.
Really?
Yes, on my honor, right, Ross?
M'lady.
Oh, yes, Seto, this is yours.
Ah, it's...
You called it Ninja's Disgrace, did you not? That loud have it.
M'lady Lindis, thank you so much.
Second, I'll get interrupted again. Nope, not yet.
I have no words, save thank you, you scrub. Now do me. In bed. Funny joke.
Alright, let's go over to Kaylin. Passing through Arafin and Kotlet. Lynn and her friends arrive in Kaylin. Yeah, there's no reason to go over to Tanya. However, Kaylin is now under the rule of Lord Lundgren. Lundgren's henchmen lay in wait to assassinate Lynn. They wait for approach and ready a special weapon, the ballista. Yum yum. Yeah, Florina does not like the ballista, but she's going to be our way of taking it out. Look, Ross, the mountain seems so far away now. We've come such a long way.
M'lady Lindis, Russ.
Yes. We can't be very far from the castle now. By my reckoning, we can reach Castle Kaelin in 2 days, if we hurry. 2 more days. Hold on, grandfather, please.
Cheer up, Lynn. After they see you looking so sad, the entire company will lose heart.
Florina, you're right. There's nothing to be gained by worrying. We just have to press onward.
That's the spirit. Lynn, danger approaches.
What did you say, Mokuba? I don't see anything. You sure?
I feel it too. I'm sure of it. I feel it in my dueling hand. It's clenching. Ah, m'lady, don't move.
She doesn't move and it strikes fucking Sane instead. What the? Where in the world did this bolt come from? They have a ballista. This isn't what they'd be saying. They'd be like, where did this... Because ballistas are fucking huge. They're like giant spears. Wooden ones. Lord Lundgren is getting serious. Deploying siege engines is no mean feat. What is a ballista? Okay. What is an airport? It's a weapon designed for long-distance attacks. Only archers can use them, but they can be devastating. Define devastating. Florina, you must stay aground. Do not take to the air. The ballista would target you in an instant. Is there a way to combat it? No, the safest course is to use someone with good defensive spades so the enemy wastes arrows. Then you can walk up and knock the fool on the head. I mean, they are giving good advice. Will, can you use a ballista? I've never tried, but it's just a really big bow, right? I should be able to figure it out. All we can ask is that you try. Let's see what we can do. Haha, Lady Lindis. Ross, I have some minor business to attend to. I am unable to join you. If you need any of my possessions, please take them from me now. Ha. There's not a vendor on this map, just an armory. I don't need an armory. I really don't. Well, guess I don't need this 7-use iron sword anymore. Manicotti I've managed to save. I'm going to need that for Lundgren. She's probably going to be the guy who I use against Lundgren, if not Florina. Florina might not even have the damage to beat Lundgren. Well, with the heavy spear she could. She might even be able to double Lundgren. But she would take so much damage from the Silver Lance. However, I think Lynn can rescue Florina, so then they'd be in javelin range instead. I don't know. I could also use one of my cavaliers to do that. But that kind of counts as using them. Not meat shielding, though, apparently, Ross. Yeah, no, of course. Alright. 4 heals. Alright, you get 4 heals. It's like having a vulnerary on her that you can use on other people. Fuck, I guess it really is just vulnerary time. Also, why do you have the pure water? Here, Serra, just take that in case we ever find ourselves in need of it.
I don't think you ever will.
I agree. I don't think I ever will either. Okay. Lynn's gonna need some vulneraries for this chapter. So, here's my strategy. Hey, I'm Yogi Bear. Oh! And that's it. So how do you like it? I worked really hard on it. Let's go. That's my Vortex's strategy, all right. Even with the javelin, you can't reach it. You can reach it with Nils though if you use him. It's very easy to do so actually. So I'm gonna get hit by a fire and a flux. Flux will do some damage. 3. This ballista will do some damage. For how much the ballista adds, a lot is the bottom line. But oh, there's another archer. Oh, they had another one planned, but he runs off. That won't be a problem. Serra, you just need to sit with me and be prepared to heal Florina as she needs it. What's your resistance? You're fine. It's not going to target Serra, it's going to target Florina. If it does target Serra, that'd actually be prime, but it won't. It will! Never mind, and it missed. What an idiot. Hey! You fucking asshole. Well, that's convenient. Good job, Serra. Way to be a bullet sponge. You should probably put someone defensive. Yeah, Serra's very defensive of herself. She believes that she is quite capable. Bang. Bing. So that archer's gonna come smack me with a bow. That soldier's gonna come smack me with a lance. But I can survive both. So that's no problem. Lynn, on the other hand, is gonna have to just sit here with the iron sword and wait for shit to happen. And that's basically this chapter. Serra, go get the village, I guess. Actually, you should probably stay by somewhere in like a centralized location so you can get to anyone as need be. In that village, you get a lance reaver, which is very nice. What are your cars waiting for? They're nothing but fleas. Call up the reinforcements and rush them. In fact, that lance reaver would be kind of prime on Lynn right now, dealing with the cavaliers. Ow. One of the cavaliers has a lance, the other has a sword, I think. Or they might both have lances. I'm really bad at remembering that shit. That said, it doesn't really matter. Lynn can take both of them. Lynn can win around this merc. The most obvious optimal strategy for this place is just to use your cavaliers, but since we can't use them, Lynn's got to be our best. Well, you got skill, and you got resistance. I like you getting resistance, that's helpful. You don't even have a good hit rate. 40% in the forest. Not bad. Good job, Lynn. And you can take 4 hits, too, from that guy. Who says Lynn isn't tanky? When you give her an angelic robe and a shitload of level ups. Ow. It's kind of like fighting the brigands from the early game. Except by now she shouldn't have the shitty damage that she deals, but the cavaliers are kind of bulky, so we let it slide. Oh, actually. Okay, but the bowman is going to do some damage, because the flux guy is going to aim for me, then the bow guy is going to aim for me, so I might end up with very low HP. Ow. How much is this going to do? Ow. Well, Florina is definitely getting a beating. Kinky. Alright, Florina, you're gonna just loop on over here and beat the shit out of this guy, and then we're gonna heal you with Serra. Lynn's doing okay. I'll just pop a vulnerary in her and just let shit happen. Boink. That's a very prime spot for her to be sitting, since nobody can take advantage of the forest except for an archer. I would love to attack, but no. Safest bet's vulnerary. Alright, go ahead. I'm spawning more soldiers. I don't really care about the soldiers. They're weak as shit. Gonna have to go stop that brigand from bringing that village. That would make me very sad pancake. People are clomping around upstairs. It is starting to get kind of early in the morning. It's already 7:30. That is the time when the normals awake. Well, Lynn's doing some work. Yeah, you really need to go. You've hit me too many times with this stupid Flux Tome. You get that brigand like, you fucking asshole. I forgot you could do that. That might have killed her. Okay, yeah, it looks like he gets to survive one more turn. Shaman. Shaman King. Ooh, good stuff. Wait, she get defense? She has more defense than she has magic. What the fuck's here? What's up with my characters? There's some weird stats. I'm getting no experience from any of this. Yeah, it's fine. Punch in the dick. Ow. Punch in the dick. It kind of looks like she just punches them in the dick, and that's her attack. I'm not complaining. It's probably very effective. If that's Lynn's fighting style technique, then, you know, don't stop it until it stops working. Oh my god, he's right there. Ow. Yeah, Florina's just gonna be like, actually, nope. He just goes for the village anyway if I miss. Ow. Nope. Florina said, no, I'm not missing. Okay, I could heal Lynn. I kind of want to preserve my heal stabs, though. Especially for the next chapter. I have 2 left. Yeah, I'm preserving them. Fuck it, just a regular vulnerary does the job. I still can take 3 soldier stabs, and we got 4 of them coming, so that means, I survive. That's math. Whatever, 2 of them can't even reach me. Ow. I one-round them. So with another vulnerary, I should be able to deal with all of them. I'll go to 25 HP, which means I can take 3 more stabs. Perfect. Ow. Actually, I can't take another stab. This asshole did 9. You've ruined everything. Alright. Maybe if I go in a forest, I can take it. I'll have to check their damage. I have to make sure I don't pull any of the other scary guys over there. Sword Reaver guy is the biggest problem. Having a brigand with a Sword Reaver this early is really terrifying. Look at this asshole. You don't wanna mess with him. He still would have a shitty chance of hitting Lynn, but it'd be up to like a 97 minus whatever she'd be on a forest. Yeah, it's gross. And he does a lot of damage. Axe Reaver's no problem. Lance Reaver's kind of scary because he just gets a good hit rate. Alright, what do you guys do? 10, 11. So that is 8 and 9, which would go down to 7 and 8. Which means she would survive on the bush with a vulnerary. Look at that. Master of exact damage to survive. You know what, just get out of here. I'll grab the village in a second. That Lance Reaver is going to be very useful. That's another weapon that can possibly deal with Lundgren, honestly. It weighs a bit, but it's not too bad. I think the Manicotti would do way better, though. Nope, 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 nope. Gonna save it. Gonna save it. I don't need it. 7, and you hit. God fucking damn it. Well, the other guy won't hit. Even if he does, I live with 1 health. See, Lynn had just enough bulk to survive this. Good angelic robe. I'm glad I gave it to her. Man, what the fuck's Lynn? Alright. Now we just gotta deal with our friends down there. So I can pull both of them at the same time. Lance Reaver guy will have no chance of hitting. Meanwhile, this guy can hit, and he can be kind of scary because of that crit. Well, he can't crit me. Okay, yeah, we'll just pull it right. Actually, can the soldier reach me from here? I don't think he can. He can. Okay, that's fine. The soldier's not the problem. It's obviously Lance Reaver douche. Yeah? The weapon triangle acts over lances and whatnot. This is important, so pay attention. There are some weapons that don't follow the normal rules. This here Lance Reaver is one of those. It's a sword that reverses the triangle, so if you wield the blade, you can best a lance with it. Or, of course, as a downside, axes can beat the sword. Take this as a gift. It's reward for listening to Old Man Bramble. Don't be so shy. It's not like I can use this thing. Not everyone can wield a sword of this caliber. I'm sure you know someone who can use it, though. Just Lynn. What makes the Lance Reaver extra good is that not only does it reverse the weapon triangle, and all the Reaper weapons not only reverse the weapon triangle, but they also instead of like the +1 damage, +15 hit, and like -15 hit for them, it's +30 hit for you and -30 for them. It's disgusting. Yeah, we dodged. Honestly, I could go pull the Sword Reaver guy with Lynn. It wouldn't be that scary. It's not like he'll double Lynn or anything like that. But I also want to kind of go have Florina do it because that sounds hilarious. Oh, hey, look at that. 1% chance to hit. Yogi, on the other hand, will have a chance of hitting Lynn. Maybe. Actually, I don't even know if she will. I'll just bring his level up. Lynn can beat Yogi with like an iron sword, though. Well, I'll take it. Skill and speed's nice. Just keep getting faster. Yeah, I don't like that 16% hit rate, so we're just gonna up Vulnerary. And two of these together can easily... Well, actually, I don't know if I want Florina doing anything with Yogi. Maybe like the final hit. But with the Manicotti, she would just run around this guy. Holy shit. We'll do this, and I'll rescue Lynn if need be.
Curses, the ballista must have been taken. What's going on here? Someone get the girl. Why didn't you make the obvious Yogi Bear noises?
I don't know, Ross. Sometimes you just don't go for the obvious joke. Isn't it nice to believe that he might not go for the obvious joke? Well, fuck it. Let's get Lynn a level up. She's actually lower level than Florina. That's not surprising. Florina's better than Lynn right now. And will be for the rest of the game. Well, Lynn's getting angry at my comments. Funny story about Yogi, he will move. He is one of the few bosses that says he won't move, but then he does start moving. To heal. It scares the shit out of me every time it happens, because I forget sometimes.
Lord Lundgren, I failed you.
Lord Andros, I failed you.
I pray you hurry with those reinforcements you promised.
Won't help. Would have loved some defense, but I'll take that. Every single time I get one of those, I would have loved defense. That's gonna be me the entire game. I'd love that, but I would have loved defense as well. In fact, if there's a level up that's ever just a defense point, yell at me if I complain about that. Unless it's divided, I won't count. Is it over? Yes. I see no more enemy soldiers. However, something is bothering me. What is it? You're only using the females, aren't you? Took you this long to notice? I mean, but why? We're just sitting over here doing jack shit. You didn't even bring us outside. I didn't even know there was a fight. Ken, you were in the cutscene. How'd you not know there was a fight? Because you didn't bring us out. I thought they were done. Yeah, we finished them. The fuck? Sarah's like bleeding down her wrist. Yeah, she's a badass. The fuck? She's like beating someone up. Yeah, she does that. What the fuck is up with Florina? I thought she was all timid and shit. She's over there just like stabbing Yogi repeatedly. You people are bloodthirsty. Yeah, we are. And us during fighting our opponents. They were soldiers of Kaylan. I even recognized some of them as we fought. I trained with many of them. And yet they attacked us without hesitation. They're black-hearted traitors who've joined Lundgren. Good riddance, I say. It also means less resistance at the castle. I hope you're right. I'm just glad Nils and Ninian were with us. If that first shot had hit me, I might not have survived. You would have survived. We are honored to have served you. Wait, served you? That's not a kind line. We won't let you down. Shut up, Mokuba. I know, I'm relying on you. What's this? You dealt with the ballista too? Nicely done. Matthew, where were you during all this? I went to the village to sniff around about information. I got some interesting news for you, my trouble, too. Now, let's hear it. First, about Marcus Kalen's illness. He really isn't well. He's been in bed for nigh on 3 months. No, grandfather. I heard an interesting rumor about his condition, though. People believe that someone's been poisoning the Marcus. He's being poisoned? Wait, for 3 months? You know, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. What kind of shitty poison is that? Well, I mean, this is someone... Well, everyone's too afraid to mention the name. However, they say that as soon as the Marcus took ill, a certain noble took control of the castle over his own. I fed a hungry innkeeper some coin, and he fed me a name. The Marcus of Kaelin's own brother, Lord Lundgren.
How can this be? How can they allow him to get away with this? The villagers know he's the one poisoning my...
What, you think they can do anything?
And yet no one raises a hand against him. Why?
They are afraid, and they lack proof. The whisperings of the common people mean nothing. Not against trained knights. Well, that's the truth of it. And of the Marquis's loyal retainers who might have lent credence to these rumors, there's no sign.
Are you saying they've been silenced?
It's a fair assumption. This is beyond believing. Worst news is yet to come.
What?
There's more. An imposter's appeared, claiming to be the Marquis's granddaughter. At least, that's the story Lundgren's telling to all who will listen.
What does that mean?
It means that people are waiting for two traitorous knights and a base-born child to appear and lay claim to Castle Kaelin.
But that can't be!
Traitors, us. Ridiculous!
He says I'm an imposter?
Don't you have anything that proves your lineage?
When my mother joined the Lorca, she brought nothing of Lycia with her.
Milady, Marcus Aerfin himself remarked your resemblance to Lady Madeline. Your phrase is to be proof. They'll say we found a look-alike somewhere. We've seen their betrayers to our own nightly vows. The word means nothing. No, our only hope is the Marcus Kaelin himself.
We must hurry, if not my grandfather.
I must see him, with my last breath if need be. Well, but we must formulate some matter of plan. Even if we set forth for the castle, the troops patrolling the area will cause no end of problems. You have been branded as an oath breakers, after all.
I've got it. Hollywood. He seemed sympathetic to our plight. He should still be in Cathalet.
If we can talk to him, he might help us. Of course, a sound idea. Let's hurry.
Yes, back to Cathalet.
Double back. A grim reunion. Never going to Tanya ever. Lynn and her friends have been branded as traitors, pretending for the throne. Lundgren has sent word to Kaelin's neighbors, warning them of Lynn's approach. He calls for reinforcements to be putting an end to the imposters, and they go off in the complete wrong fucking direction. If the other realms alike he had chose to act, Lynn will never reach Kaelin alive. Lynn places her faith in Eliwood and waits. I guess we wrote a night out for Cathalet. That makes more sense. That we'd head over there. A grim reunion. Chapter 9. Well, I would seem. I received word from Kaelin's neighbors. Laos, Toscana, Cathalet, Tania, and Santaraz. They will not interfere in Kaelin's affairs. This they have promised.
Eliwood, I don't know how to thank you.
All I've done is convince them to remain neutral in this dispute. However, this means I cannot aid you in any way either. Will you be alright?
I will win. I have to. It's the only way I can help my grandfather.
I understand. Although I cannot help you directly, as a friend, I pray for your success.
Thank you. I won't waste the opportunity you've given me.
He just fucks right off. Where the hell was Marcus during all this?
Alright everyone, let's get going.
This weather's turning foul. It looks like a fog's rolling in. This is no good. If the fog thickens, we'd be blind in battle. It would be difficult to fight what we cannot see.
We can't let it delay us though. Let us press on and on and on. We must get closer to the cattle.
The cattle? Yeah, the castle. What's the best route? Let me think. Our best path is to the south. However, that runs through General Eagler's estate. It looks like we still have one final obstacle to pass. Let's go beat up Eagler. He's a son of a bitch, that Eagler. Alright, give me that sword. I'm gonna need it. Give me that vulnerary too. I'm gonna need that as well. Give me that other vulnerary. Fuck it. Florina, how you doing on weapon? Uh-oh, we might have needed that lance after all. Do we have another lance? Well, shit. Alright, yeah, nah, she'll be fine. We do have a lance ripper as well. I mean, I guess. It weighs 9. She weighs down by 4. What does that put her at? 11? Yeah, that's not bad at all. Fuck it. Grab that. She'll help you out a ton. Better than that broken sword. You can give that broken sword to Serra, I guess. Here you go. Give me a complete vulnerary. I need it more than you do. Give me that slightly broken vulnerary. I need it more than... What the fuck? Sorry, Serra. Alright. So, our current strategy right now is, well, first off, we need to fuck everyone off. Boing bong, bing bong, bing bong, boom. Hey, Matthew, can you steal anything for us? Actually, we should bring Matthew just to see. That's a good idea. We'll bring Matthew just to use a torch. That doesn't count as using him, right? Fuck it. It doesn't count. He's not used in combat. That's my consideration for this. Alright. And plus the Serra would open lockpick with him, so I guess that counts. Anything else to steal? It's not like Path of Radiance where you can steal weapons off them. There's also, like, no enemies on this map, but they all start appearing from the fortresses and other surrounding shits. Also, hello, Myrmidon, like, the only one in Lin mode. He's not scary. He can't even hurt us that much. He can do 2 damage to me, 5 damage to Lin. It's like, whatever. I'm not sure why they threw him. I think it must have been an accident more than anything else. Boss, put me in the lead, please. Surely you know that we are, thieves, if you must, can see through fog. Follow me, everyone. And surprise, Wallace. So you've come. Ah! You're Lord Wallace. Ken, who is this? He used to be the commander of the Knights of Caelin. Aren't you supposed to be retired? I heard you were sowing fields now. I am, and I was. Then I received orders from Lord Lundgren. I was told to capture an imposter and apparel rogue knights. Lord Wallace, surely you don't believe us to be an Oathbreakers, do you? Ah, bring me the girl that claims to be Lady Madeline's child. What are your intentions? If I don't like what I see, I'll take her. We will prevent you. You prevent me? Yeah, you must be. Enough. I'm right here. I am Lindis. I'll understand if you don't believe me. But I've had enough of you and your foolish posturing. Such beautiful eyes. Pardon? I've been a knight for 30 years, and there's one thing I learned. A person with eyes as bright and true as yours is no deceiver. Ah, yes, I like you, girl. Why, I believe I'll even join your little brand of mercenaries. Are you serious? Ah, this old bull's pledges loyalty to Caelin. I would never allow an usurper on the throne. Let's march. Lord Wallace. He hasn't changed at all. I like him. He's honest. That he is. He deserves our respect. Lord Wallace. He's cool. I like him. He's bad. That's a shame. You get Wallace most of the time, unless you train up your lords, in which case you get Geeth instead. But, Lord Wallace is an absolute piece of shit, but he's also a piece of work. He can do okay. He's just worse Oswin, and he has bad availability, so obviously he's going to be worse. He comes with great stats, and he will clean the entire game for you up to Lundgren if you need him to, and he'll even topple Lundgren if you need him to. That's basically his purpose. It's just to be an unkillable, unstoppable demon. Yeah, Wallace is insane. However, what makes him terrible is that when you get him back, he is so fucking slow. He has no resistance. He's thrown in just a swath of enemies. And it just demonstrates how shit he is. He gets, like, fucking destroyed by a fucking sniper. He's terrible. However, what do we even give him? He is also an armor knight, which are generally pretty shit. But, I mean, Oswin's great because he's just such a good wall. Such a good, like, mini helper for you to, like, weaken units for your other units to train off of. Honestly, I'm gonna give Wallace about... I guess he's better than Torkaz. Is he, though? 3 or 4, I don't know. Somewhere in that ballpark. He's bad. However, I am going to Knight's Crest him. Because the Knight's Crest will not be useful on anyone else. You can evolve Kent or Sane if you get them in hard mode only. Only reason I'm doing this is so that when we get him later on in the game, I would much prefer if Wallace was a general with like slightly better stats than he is right now. Because at least once he becomes a general, he gets a little bit more speed, a little bit more defense, he can survive a little bit better. So, I mean, those stats are pretty terrible. They're great for this point in the game, but wow. When you get him back, poop. Just poop. He's bad. He's a Jagan of sorts, I suppose, if you want to classify him as anything.
Hey, you got any torches? What, you don't want to stick fire on? You got no torches? Run around without torches? Well, it's ridiculous. Here, take one of mine. Use it when it's foggy and you can see a bit better. No need for thanks. And all about you and your comrades. We all, well, no one of us believes what Bull Dongman's saying about you. We all want to help the Marcus and his rightful heir. Good luck.
That's a dumb line. There's no way everyone believes me. Are you fucking kidding me? What? I don't know. I believe some people would shit all over her. I'm gonna sit on this spot so we don't spawn any brigands from that one for a turn. Just so we don't have to deal with them. And Lynn is slowly going to move up forward. Wallace, you're so bad. Yeah, what do we got here? There's shit everywhere. Alright, we're gonna have to, like... I don't even know what the fuck we can do. Well, first off, I want Matthew to be nearby just so we can use his torch. That's his whole reason for existing right now. Because if Thief uses a torch, it takes into account his already increased vision range as a thief. You're gonna fucking come in like a brick shit house, so we need to make sure you don't. Here, take a bow, take the axe. Look at this fucking shitty inventory. I can't give you anything. Take the lockpick. I guess I don't need that anymore. Cool. Wallace, you can go sit in your corner and think about what you've done. Actually, Lynn should go up and Florina should go forward. Actually, that's a terrible idea. Can you just come this way? No, he won't come that way. Are you kidding me? Guess I gotta deal with him somehow. Serra, you just gotta, I don't fucking know, stick to the grass. After this turn, it gets foggy. And that gets bad. Hello. If Florina does not like the swath of brigands that spawn in this map, they're not friendly. They're not friends. That's A rank. That's good, at least. Lynn doesn't mind any of the enemies that spawn. She loves the brigands. She's like, yes, please, more of them. She doesn't mind the soldiers either. They don't do shit to her. They like we're around her, so it's not a really big deal. So I guess I better just hold the bridge. That's probably my safest bet. Lost the fox rolling in. You can't hit an enemy you can't see. Keep your eyes open, everyone. Anyway, the AI cheats in this game, so, you know, what are you gonna do? Bing. Okay, this asshole's gonna fucking roll in. So what we need to do is pop Florina here. Then we're gonna have to throw her back next turn. Probably should have vulnerary. That was kind of a pointless heal, but it's fine. Wallace, you stay close to everyone. You'll maybe serve as a wall, maybe not. I'd rather not use it as a wall. It's kind of cheap to use Wallace as a wall. Though he's really good at it. I consider that using him, so. Like with the other units, they're just sitting there to meet shield, because you kind of have to. In this case, Wallace is not necessary. He's got to think of strategies of getting around that. I don't like all these fucking brigands spawning. Florina doesn't like. Oh god damn it, Florina! Stop missing 80s and 75s. The fuck? Is that rider's coming in too? Shit. Well, Serra might have to take a swipe from a brigand because Florina had to go and fucking miss, or from a cavalier. I don't think she'd prefer either. Is he gonna move in? Sure is. Okay, I have a big brain strategy. Watch this. I'm not using him to meet shield. I'm using him to block. Very different. Because now he can't target Serra, and we'll go for Florina because he can't. Although Wallace can't retaliate, he can't do damage to Wallace. Big brain strategy. Also, there goes my last heal. But this might be like one of the last turns where they spawn brigands, so I think we're good. Hey Lynn, how you doing up there? you were getting some beatings on you, so time to switch to the Lance Raver and get destroyed now. That means you can be targeted by him, and that's the end of that shit. So unless you have a javelin, we're good. Which he doesn't. They are very friendly about not giving these javelins in mode. You might say overly friendly. Lin mode is not exactly difficult, as many people will tell you. If you actually play it normally, it's a joke. Hey! Oops. Oh well, I don't care. Look here, bud. I'm not using boys. Are you kidding me? We're not attacking. In Path of Radiance, I had to use, what's his name? I had to use, fucking... He did actually go for... Wow. I didn't think he would. Because he really prefers people who can't retaliate. Oh, shit. Did not see you coming from above. Came in like a hellion. Maybe it would actually be not a bad idea to switch to a Lancer. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, time to check my chances. How much damage do you do to me if I Lance Reaver you? Oh my god. What about you? 20% chance to hit. 16% chance to hit. What's the optimal strategy here? Buckle back. Switch to the Lance. Aha. No, that's a terrible strategy, because then I get separated from everyone. I'm out of heals, so I can't use those. And I'm also one space away from getting... Well, 2 spaces, actually. Alright, well, Lynn's in trouble here. So the most optimal strategy in this case... If I was going Lance Reaver strats, I'd have to bank on these 2 missing and kill you. That's what I'd have. I'd have to hit the 73. But that's better than my chances of dodging a 57 and a fucking 40, 53. No. Oh wait, you still have your full health. What's the reset button? It's like up. No, not that. That one. Well, first death. Luckily, this isn't an Iron Man run. Okay, let's rethink that one. So, same strategy for the most part. Just a couple updates to it. First and foremost, I might sit you on here for 2 turns, actually, just to make sure we don't have to deal with shit from behind for a little while. Whoa, he's evolving. Yeah, there he is. Lynn. Honestly, I could just sit you right here, and that blocks everything. That's a smarter idea. Why didn't I do that before? Yeah, fuck it. Why was it going up? Like, I should just sit here. That way I block all the cardinal directions. Hello. We can probably wait 1 more turn. Yes. Matthew, you can jump back down. Florina, you can hold for another minute. Oh, Fog's rolling in. Okay, now comes the fun part. Alright, that blocked their spawn for enough turns so that we can shove you forward. That's going to put you in the optimal position to take multiple hits for us. Wallace, you don't need to be healed. I'm not going to waste my time healing you. I'm just going to sit in my spot. And I'm sitting in my spot and I'm sticking to it. Alright, we caught up to where we were. If you're wondering, I actually modified my Game Boy Advance to have supersonic capabilities. It's a little trick I picked up. You know, I could honestly switch to the Slim Lance. She's gotten so good with the Iron Lance that, you know, she could use the extra avoid. But I don't know. Yeah, I hate to see that. You gonna live, Florina? Maybe. I think she can live. Lynn's taking some damage, but she's fine. Just has to make sure she heals this turn. He's not in range of the archer anymore. I don't think that archer really moves. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. What is up with you and missing so many 80 fucking 7s, Florina? Yikes. Boink. Alright, now comes the Cavalier, which means it's time to heal. Yeah. Whatever, it's the start of the chapter anyway. It's the start of the game. I don't care about resetting these chapters. I won't save state, obviously. Wait, what's the save state? That was a slip of the tongue. 48 slip as they're called. I won't use Restore Savati. Yeah, that's what they're called. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bonk you. Good. Then we're gonna do this. Well, your chances are pretty shit. So, I'm fine with this decision. Yeah, go beat up my healer, that's fine. He jumped in the forest, too. Hey! Okay, that's not allowed. I'm glad I switched off his weapons, though. Did I switch off Wallace's weapons this time around? That's why no one's targeting him. I need to make sure I do that before someone targets him and I lose. I'd reset if someone targeted Wallace. And he did damage, because that would be cheating. Good girl. Especially if he kills a unit, which Wallace is kind of known to do. Even at 8 speed, he can kill these enemies. They're weak as shit. Ow. You know, I'm going to stay in my spot in Vulnerary again, because I think the Cavalier's coming towards me. I don't even know if he comes from that top spot. He might have just bolted downward. Okay, how to clear out this situation, since we only have one attacker a turn. Well, hitting him just became friggin' impossible. But the Slim Lance... Oh, I can't even one round with the Slim Lance. Son of a bitch. Alright, give me that. You can take that. Cool! Poor Serra. Can she be one round? She can't. What the fuck, Serra? Your defense is weird. I should have popped Lynn. Well, I don't even know if he... No, he wouldn't have gone for Lynn. He'd keep going for Matthew. I mean, what's his chance of hitting Matthew? Very low. But still possible. Nope. Yeah, here I go. After this turn, I'm going to have to throw Lynn down there to help out, because Florina is having a little bit of difficulty dealing with all this shit on her own. Yeah, this map is a lot easier if you're just training Lynn. You can just throw Lynn in the middle and throw Wallace and just down there and not do anything. Since I have Serra and Florina, it's actually kind of a detriment, because I have to worry about them too. There's 2 archers? Son of a bitch. Alright. Someone's got to do it. Don't get hit, Lynn. Good. That's better. That's what I like to see. Those archers are a problem for our little Pegasus rider. Can you get defense, for the love of God? No, that's not her job. It's not what she does. If I hadn't fucking healed Wallace... well... This seems safe. Yes, this is safe to do that. Just don't miss. Nope. Well, you saved Serra from danger. My heroes! Why did you put me up against 2 brigands, you fucking asshole? Well, you're gonna have to deal with one more, apparently. Nope. It's going for Matthew, which means those archers are going for Matthew too, aren't they? No, they're going for Lynn. Lynn's lower health. Makes sense. Suddenly a cavalier from the darkness. No, it wouldn't be possible for him to fit. Maybe we can get the brigand to go for Lynn. Honestly, we could just have Lynn deal with the brigand right now, but Lynn needs to heal. Here, Matthew, move. No chance of hitting me? Cool. Actually, Manicotti just for extra safety. Now the archers are totally fucked. She can one-round him with the slim lance. Fuck it, might as well go for it. This is Florina with all her speed realized. How fast is she? Fucking 17. She's faster than Lynn, which is absurd. Lynn, you need to get more speed. You also need to get more strength and defense. Yeah, that's it. That was my turn. Still going for Lynn. Ow. Lynn, can you stop getting hit? It hurts. It hurts me physically every time you get hit. Iron Sword, Vulnerary. She should be safe from all dangers, as far as I'm aware. Boop. Oh yeah, she's fine. Alright, well, we're past the hump. Now everything else past this is easy, even Eagler. Eagler's a joke compared to all this shit. I mean, him having hand axe and a javelin is really annoying. It basically means we're just gonna have to go with the Manicotti. Swing him down. But we've been saving those uses. Alright. Ow. Can't win round America. Alright, Lynn, time to start getting more strength. Florina's gotten to a point of being, like, good. I mean, her strength isn't that great. Lynn actually has more strength. That'll catch up eventually. But she uses lances, so already she has a higher damage cap than Lynn. Then again, with the Manicotti, Lynn does the most damage on the team right now. Alright. We still have that Myrmidon up there who never moves. We have 2 soldiers down here, and we have Eagler, and I think that's it. We can see a lot. There's the Myrmidon. We can reach him next turn with Florina. Kind of wish they give you a torch staff as well. I mean, there's no... Actually, no, there is a guarantee that Serra would have been able to use this. It's a D-rank staff. Hey, fuck it. Go for him. You can double him, right? He has, like, 9 speed, 10 speed. It's pretty fast. Lance Reaver. The Lance Reaver equipped. These guys can't do jack shit. There he is. Eagler's kind of bad. I mean, he has really great weapon ranks for some reason. Yeah, those stats are awful. Definitely the toughest enemy you have to face before Lundgren. Lundgren himself is not anything too terribly special, but he has some good stats here and there. Mostly his strength and defense, because he's a general. Nope. Boink. Alright, so if we kill this soldier, we should get the last enemy song. Don't want to get into his range, because you know he has ranged. There might be a soldier hidden up there. I don't even know if I want to go. I guess I might as well go check. Fuck it. Lynn's not going to help against Eagler. I mean, she could. Guy has a lot of defense, so not much. Iron Lance wouldn't be terrible for him. Boink. Now comes the fun part. Having Lynn face off against Eagler. He starts with the javelin, which is annoying. This is really where I wish I could have healed. If I go with the Lance Reaver, then that'll work. But then I'll switch to the hand axe. And when we switch to the hand axe, I'll just beat him up. That's fine. Just don't get by the 11%, or the 11 damage. Actually. Yeah, survive. Let's go.